I'm sorry for execution, Mrs. Kill here. Alright, so this isn't normal vlog or anything, this is a bit of a rant. Alright, so I've been seeing a lot of things on Facebook about strikes against Planned Parenthood and abortions shouldn't be allowed. Well, I see the points as to why they should not be allowed. I also have my own arguments. Also ones that people agree with me on. Such as, it's not really the male's choice as to whether the female gets to keep it or not. And it's also not the male's choice whether she's allowed to keep it or allowed to abort it. My viewpoint on it is it's the female's body, and it's more than likely the female going to be paying for the hospital visits and everything like that. Now, I understand that if the male, like the father, doesn't want the kid, but the female does, then fine, be that way. Just don't force her to abort it. Either deal with it and be an adult about it, and actually stick around for the kid, or don't be with her, but be in the kid's life and pay child support, or pay for him or her to have the life that they deserve. Just because you don't want them doesn't mean that they don't deserve a good life. It doesn't mean that they don't have the right to have good education, i.e. college and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that they don't have the right to have fun. Like, back before, after my mom passed away, back when I was living with my father, I was getting $481 a month from Social Security. And if I wanted something, he'd get it for me. Now, I know this isn't a Planned Parenthood part, but still, if there was something I wanted or needed, he would get it for me. Now, as for child support, I know a couple of people who are on child support, a couple of people who are paying child support, I should say, and they're at least willing to pay child support and be with their kids, which that's amazing that they're actually willing to do that. And then you see most people nowadays that are just like, nah, I'll just pay child support and not even pay attention to them. That's just complete bullshit. If you're gonna have a kid, whether it's with someone you want or not, whether the kid's planned or not, at least be in that kid's life in some way. My son. Now, well, he wasn't, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a complete and utter douchebag. He wasn't planned. But we love him. We love him more than anything. And I'm staying in his life no matter what. Whether I have to pay child support in some way, I'm going to stay in his life. And I want to be as close to my own son as possible. And that's what I think people should do. I mean, yeah, well, adoption is an option. Yes, I know I just ran that. Adoption is an option. It's not a great option in my opinion. So many people get sent to crappy adoption homes. So many people never get adopted. So many people have to deal with being an orphan their whole life. One of my greatest friends is actually in the adoption system right now because her grandmother, wrong friend, because the person she was staying with honestly, I'm not exactly sure, but, I mean, from what I know, she got into a great family, a kind family and all. I mean, I know a couple people that were in the orphanage, like in orphanages, with brothers and sisters, and they just got completely separated with no contact for years on end. That's a horrible thing about orphanariums. You can either either you're going to get extremely lucky, which is really rare, and you're going to stay with people you actually like, like your brothers and sisters, or you're going to be really unlucky, which is what happens most times, and you're going to just be completely separated from people you care about. And most times, from what I know of, most of the orphanage people, most of the people at orphanages that I've met are nice, actually, but most of the people that adopt, I've met some pretty bad ones. I only know of maybe 1 or 2 families that are amazing, and they're people that adopted my friends. But yeah, as for the Planned Parenthood, there really shouldn't be a question. It should be the female's choice. Now, well, yes, the male should have input in it, but it should be the female's choice whether she gets an abortion or not. Well, as I said, abortion, it's a tough decision. It really is. And the male really shouldn't be able to tell her, yes, you can do this, or no, you can't do this. It should be the female's choice, because more than likely, she's going to be paying for the hospital bills, the hospital visits, the vitamins, etc. that she's going to need. Because typically, it's off of insurance. So, and with a lot of insurances, you actually have to pay like a down payment or something. But I find it completely idiotic when people just go and say shit like, oh, Planned Parenthood is a piece of shit and shit like that. It's all people's choices. Now, if you think you're ready, then go ahead and have that kid for yourself. But if you don't think you're ready, and you're okay with adoption, like putting them up for adoption or her up for adoption, then do that. But be careful where you put them up for adoption for. And if you think abortion is the right choice, then that's all you. That's not anybody else's choice. It's you and whoever's kid it is choice. It's no one else's choice. Don't let people guilt trip you. Now, while I'm probably going to get a lot of hate on this video, I'm just putting my opinion out there. I figure maybe it'll get me a little more views. But it's nobody's choice but your own and the person whose kids it is. Other than that, I really don't have anything to say. But if you guys have thought of something else that's kind of pertaining to this, go ahead and drop it down in the comment sections below, and I'll answer it as fast as I can. Anyway, guys, Sam, Psycho Execution, this is I'm Killer, signing out. Peace.